Hello everyone. Today we will study about chapter number 9, that is carbon and its compound. Carbon is a non-metal, its symbol is C. Carbon is a unique element. It occurs in nature in both free state, that is in elemental form, and in combined state, means in combination with other elements in the form of compound. All living things contain carbon. Living matter is made up of carbon compound, and all carbon compounds are known as organic compounds except few carbon compounds. Okay, all carbon compounds are known as organic compound except few carbon like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, metallic carbonate, metallic bicarbonate, cyanide, etc. Okay, so carbon compounds are very large in number. Why? Because of unique property of carbon. So in short we will discuss unique property of carbon also. Okay. So first one, carbon atomic number is 6 with electronic configuration 2 4. It means it has 4 valence electrons. So it is tetravalent. And it can form multiple covalent bond. It means single covalent bond, double covalent bond and triple covalent bond. Okay. Then second very important property of carbon, that is catenation property. This is unique property. Catenation property means self-linking property. The property of self-linking of atom of an element through covalent bond in order to form a straight chain, branch chains and cyclic chains of different size is known as catenation. So in short, what is catenation? It is the tendency of the element to link with same identical atoms to form long chains and rings. Okay, so this is unique property. Due to these property, it is tetravalent, it can form multiple bond, it has catenation property. There are very large number of carbon compounds. Okay, then you should know little about isotope. Isotope already we have studied in previous chapter, but again I will repeat how to define isotopes. Isotopes are atom of same element having same atomic number but different mass number. So carbon also exists as 3 isotopes: carbon 12, carbon 13 and carbon 14. Carbon 14 is a radioactive isotope, occur only in traces, and it is used by scientists in determining the age of the prehistoric objects. Okay, this is clear. Carbon 12 accounts for almost 99% of naturally occurring carbon. Okay, carbon 3 isotopes are there: carbon 12, carbon 13 and carbon 14. 99% which carbon? Carbon 12. Carbon 14 occurs in traces only. It is a radioactive isotope. And what is the use of this one? It is used by scientists to determine the age of prehistoric objects. Okay, then in detail we have to study allotropy. What is allotropy? Allotropy is the phenomenon of existence of chemical element, a chemical element in 2 or more forms which differs in physical properties but having almost same chemical nature is known as allotropy. Okay, and these different forms are known as allotropes. So that we will discuss today. First, allotropes property we will discuss. Allotropes, number 1, they are atoms of same element. This point, okay, all allotropes are atoms of same element having same physical state. Okay, not physical properties, same physical state. Okay, they can be solid, whatever state. Okay, then arrangement of atom is different. How they differ? Allotropes, what is the difference? Why they have different physical property? Because arrangement of atom in allotrope is different. That is why their physical properties are also different, but they have same chemical nature. Okay, so in detail we have to study about allotropes of carbon. Okay, carbon allotropes can be divided into two, crystalline and amorphous. Okay, first you see the classification here. Carbon can be divided into crystalline form and amorphous. How to define crystalline? In crystalline, carbon atoms are arranged in definite geometrical pattern. We are studying only about carbon, so we will define accordingly. Okay, crystalline form of carbon contain carbon atoms which are arranged in definite geometrical shape, whereas in amorphous form of carbon, carbon atoms are not arranged in definite geometrical shape. Okay, this is the first difference. Then we will study crystalline again. How many crystalline form of carbons are there? Diamond and graphite. Mainly two allotropic forms are there, diamond and graphite. Now one more is discovered, that is buckyball, fullerene. Okay, so three crystalline form of carbons are there. Today we will cover only diamond in detail. Okay, then amorphous form again can be divided into three: coal, charcoal and lamp black. Lamp black is soot. Then coal again can be divided into two: coke and gas carbon. Okay, and charcoal, three type of charcoal we will study: animal charcoal, also known as bone charcoal, obtained from animal bone especially; sugar charcoal, obtained from sugar; wood charcoal. Okay, and lamp black is soot. So only this form we will study, and today we will study about diamond. Okay, purest form, crystalline form of carbon, that is diamond, we will study. Okay, so diamond is the purest and hardest form of carbon. It is giant molecule containing large network of carbon atoms. Okay, in diamond, one carbon atom is attached to four carbon atoms. See, you can see here one carbon, it is attached to four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same way you can take any other carbon, take this carbon. This is also attached to 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here what is the structure? In diamond, one carbon atom is attached to four carbon atoms, and each carbon is tetrahedrally bonded to four other carbon atoms. It has four vertices, corner points. Okay, so what is the structure? Tetrahedral structure. So properties now. Properties of diamond. It is hardest substance known. Now you should know why it is hardest substance. Because of four tetrahedral carbon to carbon bond, very strong bond. Carbon to carbon bond, very strong bond. So that is why it is hardest substance known. Then second property, it is transparent to X-rays. It is transparent also. It is transparent to X-rays. With the help of this property, we can distinguish between artificial and pure diamond. Pure diamond is transparent to X-rays, whereas artificial diamond is not. Okay, so this also can be used to distinguish between pure diamond and artificial diamond. Next one, diamond sparkles. Why it sparkles? Due to its high refractive index, it sparkles. And then it is bad conductor of heat and electricity. Why it is bad conductor of heat and electricity? How metal conduct electricity? With the help of free electron. Here just see, one carbon is attached to four carbon. Carbon has 4 electrons in the valence shell. Okay, so no electron is free. All are bounded to other 4 carbon with the help of single covalent bond. So that is why Diamond is bad conductor of heat and electricity. What is the reason? Due to absence of free electron. Then another property, it has high melting point. Again, what will be the reason? A strong carbon-carbon bond is there. Okay, so all these properties, it is transparent, it is very hard, it is transparent to X-rays also, it is sparkle due to high refractive index. All these properties and uses also we try to learn. Okay, and its specific gravity also. Diamond has a specific gravity of 3.52. This high specific gravity, why? Due to compact tetrahedral structure. Okay, so it is dense also. Then chemically inactive, it is chemically inert. At ordinary condition it does not react with chemical reagents, but at what temperature it can form carbon dioxide? When heated in oxygen at about 800 degrees Celsius, it will form carbon dioxide, leaving behind no residue, showing that diamond is the purest form of carbon. Okay, and one point more, when it is heated at 1600 degrees Celsius in the absence of oxygen in vacuum, then it will convert into graphite. Diamond will convert into graphite at what temperature? When it is heated in the absence of oxygen. Oxygen should not be present, otherwise it will catch fire and to form carbon dioxide. Okay, so this also remember. Then uses of diamond. Okay, diamond as a precious stone, as a gem it is used. Okay, because of it is sparkle. Okay, so it is used for making jewelry, etc. Okay, then what is another very important use? Especially black diamond, they are very hard, so used in industry for cutting glasses as well as diamond, for cutting and polishing diamonds, for drilling also. Tip of the deep boring drills is made up of diamond also, as needles of record players. So many use are there, and used in space probes. Diamond is used in protective windows for space probes. Why? Because it can protect us from harmful radiation. Okay, so it is used by eye surgeon to remove cataract from the eye. Okay, why? Because of its sharp edges. So these are certain uses of diamonds. Okay, that's it.